We're just at Ravenscar on the cinder track walk. This railway, I believe, was closed by Mr. Beechin, but here's the platform. This would have been a level crossing. And then here is the platform. Now I'm walking on what would have been the track bed. Not much remaining now, but we believe there would have been a siding there to swap the trains over, because it was just a single track layout. Here's the loading platform there. Like a ah, yeah, to fill up the steam locos. Yeah, there's little steel studs sticking up from it, and this is just where it's been filled in with landfill.
Like an ironworks further down.
Yeah, and this is the town where they were going to build a load more houses, but they just never did.
Twixt moor and sea, midway between Scarborough and Whitby, magnificent undercliff and hanging gardens.
And is this what they were going to build, but never did?
They were going to build a whole town.
All these houses, and they just never bothered building it. They probably never will now. Yeah, it took 13 years to build, opened in 1885. And then it was closed in 1965.
Yeah, I was born.
Very sad. Very sad they closed it. And that is that part of the old station house?
I presume they were to do with station originally.
You see that part of it there, look.
Ah, yes.
That's the house. That little bit to the left is an added on bit.
Yeah, this here wasn't built when I was a kid. I know the person who built that. Well, who had it built.
Yeah, you can still see one of the railway plant pots.
What are you calling a plant pot?
This concrete plant pot, big concrete plant pot there, just left, just overgrown in Ravenscar railway station. There's a tunnel up here. We're going to go try and find it shortly.
Yeah, we'll go around to the side. Yeah.
Do that then.
We're going to walk up to the other end?
Yeah, definitely.
Do it, yeah.
Busy from that.
That's an old van, isn't it?
Yeah, nice one, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, comma van.
Yeah.
Hello there. I'm on the old Whitby to Scarborough railway line, and we're about to go in a railway tunnel. This is one of the Ravenscar tunnels. Just going to take a still shot.
That's it. I'm the guinea pig.
The architecture going up. This was built in 1875 and closed in 1965. The archway. Take the still of that.
We were going to see the other end.
Waldorf and Statler are at it again. No brick. Something products. Can't make that out. There's one of the cuttings that, if you was in the tunnel and there was a train coming, because the train would have pretty much filled this, wouldn't it, Stan? Would have just filled it would have filled that.
Oh yeah.
Stan, I don't know why I called you Stan then. Spud. He's called Spud. Stan's not even here. I don't know where I got Stan from. Yeah, so you'd escape to this little cutting. You'd stand in here and let the train go past. It wouldn't have been very nice, but you wouldn't have got flattened. Oh, yeah. It's got engineering markings on it. So someone's been in and surveyed this.
Yeah, well, you think if this collapsed and the rotor out, it would be an issue, wouldn't it?
Yeah. So there's the clips up there from when they used to have cables in here. Don't know if the camera will pick them up. I'll just hold you up to it. See those? They would have had the cables, the telephone cables and things like that. Someone's dumped a lot of hardcore and mess in here. You're just getting a still.
No, I'm not videoing it, so.
You can still see the dark on the tunnel roof from the smoke from the steam trains. There's another cutaway. Escape cutaway.
I think they're set in the middle. You used to see them ever so far all the way down railway tracks, stuff like that. Just set in the middle. I don't know what they were for.
Yeah, that looks like a vent that's been blocked up. The bricks don't look like they're in very well, do they?
Yeah. Looks like that timber's broken now.
Yeah, I'm going to walk to the side when I go underneath that.
No, I reckon they've had a collapse and that's just showing it up.
Yeah, might be.
That's what that is.
That's not a vent, is it? You're right. That's started to
The
go.
inner lining of bricks has collapsed and that is like pressing the bricks outwards again to support it.
Yeah, it's probably jacked it up and pinned it.
Yeah.
So that's what all these bricks are. They haven't been dumped. They've just fell out.
Considering, you know, it hasn't been maintained or anything since at the time, so what, 55 years?
No maintenance whatsoever. It does have engineering markings on it though. Someone's been and measured it recently. It's got these.
Well, you know the potash marks?
Starting to crumble here, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, you can see where it's all cracking and deforming.
Yes.
So it won't be too long before it gets
Yeah.
knock it off.
It's quite a tight turn as well.
Yeah, it's downhill as well, so there'll be motoring now, wouldn't there? They'd have to slow it up.
Yes, you couldn't necessarily stop in the tunnel because it just filled with steam and smoke. So you'd have to go in and come out the other side. You couldn't stop. Because I haven't seen a vent yet. You can actually see where they've repaired it. Where it's crumbled away and they've repaired it with bricks.
Yeah, new brick in it.
Yeah,
The
repair patches.
potash mark, you know, the new one that was opened up. I think it's more or less bankrupt, isn't it? They think we're looking at buying the railway track and doing it across cycle road. But I think that's fell through.
A drain pipe, yeah, proper pop drain.
Last time I walked through, we got to the other end and there was a pair of deer who stood outside.
Oh dear, oh dear.
But then they didn't.
Yeah, you can see here where it's actually crumbling away.
Yeah,
That's another one. They were intersected with the railway track.
Yeah.
Because I think you used to go all the way down the railway tracks and when one lad hit one with a car and down the track one night.
Yeah, some sort of marker.
Well, it's got screws there, so something's been mounted on it.
If you know what these blocks were used for, please leave a comment below.
These scratch marks in the bottom, are these from when they took the Have they like scraped the ballast out to reuse it?
I think these are where the water's dripping through the seams in the brick, and it's just continually dripping in a certain area.
On the same spot?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's just eroding it away with the bricks.
Another one there.
Yeah.
I think when, because it was on, when the lifted were, they would just rip them out as they go along. The other two were set into the railway track.
The escape portal.
They're like the other tunnel that's for it's a day job where they're going up. I'll give them a ring one. They've got 3 weekends. Just lie them into the club outside, you know, training and boat repairs. And it's like,
Hey, better things have been invented to the box. Yeah.
isn't it? Somebody else is finding it.
We've intentionally brought something in here, that's... Yeah, I think that is a tyre. We brought a tyre in and set it alight for some reason. So I'm now in Ravenscar Tunnel by myself. This closed in 1965. These bricks actually fell out the roof. There's bricks missing all over. You can see where it's had collapses in the past and they've repaired it.
Can I have a look out there?
Yes, please. I'll get it.
David, we better just walk back that way.
Yeah, sure. I'll just try and get a picture of the portal. So we're going to go through the Ravenscar railway tunnel. Let's go. This is made of stone and bricks. See, the portal's all stone lined. It's got a stone roof. But once you get a certain way in, it goes to brick. These are dotted about all the way along through it, these sort of square devices with a square on top. Can someone who knows what they are, can you leave a comment? So we've seen them all the way through and we don't know what they're for. There's some sort of distance marker or something. But yeah, if you do know, leave a comment. There's Dave and Spud up ahead. I'm just going to take a shot of that. Let's carry on through the tunnel. There's many tunnels like this through the UK, but not many of them are accessible and many have had collapses. There is another tunnel on this route that has collapsed partially inside. There's one of the old bricks there that was used to construct it. So as you can see on the side, it's built out of stone, and then the actual arch above goes to goes to brick. It's in good condition for now. It's got quite a turn on it. I'll get some details of this tunnel up and I'll put them on screen, and I'll leave them in the description as well, you know, like the lengths and exact dates when it opened and when it closed. I am very sure it closed in 1965 and it opened in the 1800s, but I can't remember the exact date. There's another one of those square devices there, square concrete block. You can see where the water's decaying it. It's got in the stone and actually popped the face off. There's big gaps now. Look at the erosion there just from the water, and it freezes in winter and pops the face off. Another complete brick there. Again, where it's actually collapsed over the years and it's been rebuilt would have been back when this was an operational tunnel. They've rebuilt parts that have started to erode and collapse. See if any of these bricks are intact so I can read them. No, you can't read them, it's just worn away.
Ravenscar Tunnel opened on the 16th of July 1885. On the 27th of March 1963, under orders from the British government, Dr Beechin released a report on the future of the British Railways entitled The Reshaping of British Railways. He called for the closure of 1/3 of the country's 7,000 railway stations. Ravenscar and the Scarborough to Whitby line was in this report, and it closed in 1965.
Read this brick. They do say something on them, but it's all worn away and I can't read them. Something product. Yeah, can you see that? It says product on it. You make that out? Product. And then it says something else there. And the beer's all worn away. Just can't quite read it. Catch the other two up. There we are, Ravenscar Railway Tunnel.
Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already done so, and I will see you every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 PM with new content. Bye bye for now.